Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to Similar Planet Crafter. Today, we're continuing on doing the things, doing the stuff, and having a wonderful time. Oh my gosh. There was a little bit of an update. They added some more like foliage and things like that to make the planet seem like it terraformed a little bit more. I guess there was possibly some complaints about it not looking like they did enough terraformation, which I thought it looked pretty good, but holy giant flower. I don't know if that's necessarily new or if we got to the point that enabled that, but good gosh, that's a giant flower. Not to mention all these little flowers up there, which is super cool. However, they also added something that's pretty cool. Now this, it does say that it is an end game thing, that it happens at the end of terraformation. But you can see right here, this is the starting area and this is the prison. So starting area, ending area. This area has now been added. It is it's a way through, if you will. So let's go explore the passage. We just got a brand new passage open up. I mean, we gotta explore the passage, you know? But yeah, hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Can't complain. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there it is. Let's go take a peek at this. So I was kind of wondering if we were ever going to get something like this, because the only way to get through this area really was the was that little train, the tram ride thing. So I was kind of surprised that we didn't have something that over time, you know, terraformed opened up, but this looks pretty cool. Wow, this area is like super vegetated. Look, it's a fish. Hello, fish. It's because we have fish now. We don't have butterflies though, so it's kind of interesting to see that. Do we have to go through here? Maybe we have to go through this guy. Because before this was just like a dead end. Okay, this is still just a dead end. So let me look at the map here. So we've got, okay, so this area right here. So it's going to be off to this side. All right. I was curious if you're going to be able to go both sides, like both ways to get over there, but it's just primarily this area. Well, it's just this area. It's not primarily. It is just this spot right here. Okay, so we've got this little path. I don't know that I ever went over here before. Look, to be honest. Okay, so there's the top of the area. Whoa. Look at those butterflies. Those are really, okay, sorry. That's really, ooh, what is that? Okay, so here's our new passage. Oh, look at that. That's extra fancy. Ta-da! And you can get all the way over here. That's pretty cool. That's super nice. I'm curious at what point that actually opens up. It says after completing terraformation. Now, I have not hit the complete terraformation part on my save, so it's not like completely end game. I wonder when that opens up. I like that. That's quite nice. That adds all kinds of possibilities because, so, depending on when that opens up, like this is a really good area to build a base in because you got super alloy, you've also got your toxic goo here, you've got your fungal spores here, which these two right now, those are a lot, you know, that's a lot of the stuff that I'm automating. But like super alloy, you can get your basic materials anywhere. The only thing that like, you would have to send out for is zeolite. You don't use that often. Aluminum, you kind of do use pretty often, not super often. Osmium, iridium, ooh, okay, tungsten. You know, I don't know. Right now, I would argue over here would be better because we are using a lot of toxic goo and a lot of the fungal spores. So like we are using these two way more than we're using any of these other ones. So like having a slower supply of these ones actually wouldn't be too bad, but that's pretty cool. I like that. That's neat. Very cool indeed. All right, so let's head back. Let's see how our artillery shells are looking. And we can see if we are about to see what the end of that looks like. You know what? we got to do something. Can we go beyond this gate over here? Because like, obviously there are some things over here, some like random things. Is it just for visuals? Like, or can we actually like sneak our way over there and kind of look around? I know it's not inside the map and technically it's probably not supposed to go there. I want to go look. I want to see it. I mean, you know, they don't make it hard to get over there because like I could just go up these rocks that way. But hold on, let's just kind of take a peek here. Oh, it's super cool though. I mean, like that's just asking to be explored. I mean, look at, they put those giant floating pylon things out there. Like it wants to be explored so bad. So bad. Actually, I can't get through here either. Hold on. Did they put invisible walls up so to keep people like me in? They may have done that. Oh, what do we got going on here? Hello. We had believed in it though. I was convinced that we were going to deal them a fatal blow. We were determined and sure of the righteousness of our cause. Wasn't that enough? Despite their obvious inferiority, the firepower and defenses at their disposal made short work of our hopes. Raiden was among the first to fall. I saw the flame in his eyes die out in a matter of seconds. That same flame that had convinced us all to fall in, to live underground for months and to fight. Is it better to die like a man or live like a dog? I don't have long to live anyways, but perhaps it would have been better to live. Okay, so remember the rebellion, if you will, that happened? Apparently this is one of the individuals, and the leader of the rebellion like was taken out immediately. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. What's in here? I'll take it. I'll take your stuff in your honor. Go ahead and get rid of that. All right. Anything else back here? Any other hidden stuff? No. Okay. So let's see. Let's go take a peek over the gate. I'm just saying, like, it's the jetpack makes it way too easy to go and see this stuff. There's an invisible wall. No, have they done it? Have they finally stopped us? You know, I think they've done it. All right, I gotta give them props. It went on this long. We used to be able to fly outside of the map pretty easy. Oh, well, let's just enjoy the view from here, shall we? Look at all those, I'm gonna guess water purifiers, or I don't know, because their main mission wasn't purifying the planet here. It was kind of an afterthought. Interesting. That's cool. All right, this looks like it would be a giant pen to keep like a megalodon or like a mosasaur or something. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of neat. All right. Anyways, let's head back to our base. Enough of that. I love these giant things that come out that look like squidulas. That looks like the Kraken. Wait, is it the Kraken? No, it's not the Kraken. Okay, we had to verify. It probably wasn't, but it kind of looks. You know what's funny is it actually, like, if you recolored this to like squidula colors, like purpley black and stuff like that, that absolutely could be a Kraken. Now let's take a quick peek over here at our artillery shell packs. So we got 15. We need 25 total. Okay, so that's still in process. Now, there's also another item added, if I'm not mistaken. It was a container of some sort. It's a toxic goo container, but I don't see that. Is that a buildable? Oh, a large toxic goo container to help cleaning the toxic areas. Plastic polymer and silicon. So one of the issues that I guess people were talking about was the fact that you had so much goo in some areas, like you had a lot of waste. And they were not as willing, like me, to just throw it on the ground. like, no, we can't just throw this on the ground. And you know what? I understand the frustration there. So let's go build one. Let's check it out. Now, can we automate anything with it? Is it like a temporary structure? What is the deal here? Okay, I put you there. I mean, it looks like it's just like a little standard structure. That's actually really cool. And it holds like a lot. So actually, how much does this hold? I believe it holds 72. Let's see if I mathed that right. I think that's 72. What is a large dump? What is one of these? Is it the same? No. Okay, this one has 10 rows, and this one I believe only had 9, unless I counted that wrong. No, this one has 9. Okay, so that's interesting. Actually, I really like that. So you know what we should do? Actually, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna utilize it. Let's utilize the thing. Where's our? Let's see. Where's our plastic at? So plastic polymer. Let's get like a bunch of these. And we're gonna put a bunch of them on top of our building right here. And we're just gonna set these up to, oh, do we set them up to demand though? Because we need everything to go ultimately into here. Because we have a thing set up for demand, don't we? Yeah, we've got this one. The problem is like we can't supply and demand. So like I can't have it act as a buffer, so to say. Because this guy won't pull in items. You know what I mean? I don't think I can supply the same item. Like, no, I don't think it's going to work. Demand, supply. Well, let me see here. I don't think it works this way. No. Well, you know what? We're gonna go throw up some toxic goo containers anyways, because like, why not? Look at our beautiful toxic goo containers. Oh, they're so magnificent. Now, I'm guessing the only thing that can go in here is toxic goo, which is, it's pretty cool. So this would be good for crafting recipes. What do the artillery shells take? Do they actually take toxic goo? Or do they take toxins? Oh, they do take toxic goo. Uh-oh. Oh no, not again. Easy. That one was easy mode that time. So, I mean, I guess we could enable the toxic goo in here. Oh my gosh, that's going to my bots. It's going to kill my robots. Like, this is going to cause so much toxic goo here. You know what? We're just they're going to be for looks for now. Okay. That's funny. So we just unlocked frog eggs, right? Was that what we just unlocked? Yes, we unlocked frog eggs. Should we go ahead and make some frog eggs? I feel like we probably should. We should make it happen. Yes, so we're going to do the toxic goo, or we're going to do the frog eggs in a second. I'm going to go set up 2 more drills on our tungsten farm, though, so we can get tungsten coming in a little bit quicker, so we get these artillery shells really going. I probably should also set up, actually, you know what? Let me just set up the other 2 on the tungsten. We're going to need more iridium. I know we're going to. Ta-da! 2 more tungsten gatherers. We could put, like, machine optimizers and all that, but I think we're all right. Actually, you know what? We should probably go ahead and do the same thing with iridium, because we're going to start running out of iridium making explosive powder. 1 more iridium extractor and 2 more iridium extractors. Very nice. Okay, so those are set up. That should hopefully will speed things up just a little bit. Now, let's see what we need for the froggies. We're going to need, like, the DNA manipulation, crafting stuff, incubators, all of that. We're going to need all of it, but we need to get some frog eggs. We got to at least see what the toxic frogs look like, you know? It's a toxic frog. I mean, what is there not to love? Okay, so I don't think we need the genetic synth. I don't think we need that. I think we just need an incubator, I believe. I think that's all we need. So let me see what we got here. Tier 2 fertilizer. Oh, hey, I have some. 1, 2, 3. We'll scrap 3 of those. I think 3 will be fine. Do I need oxygen? Oh, man, I have 3. Wonderful. And then we need some tree bark. And then we're going to need some generic frog eggs. Tree bark's right here. We're going to need some generic frog eggs and all that fun stuff as well. So let me see here. Let's grab incubator. Let's see. Let's do this. How do I want to set this up to where it looks not crazy? Maybe like that. 1, 2, and then 3. We'll set those like, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. So, Toxifia frog. Oh, you know what? We don't even have to worry about getting anything else because it uses pristine mushroom. There's no other recipe for pristine mushrooms. Wow. The sarin frog eggs are 1500% multiplier. So we need generic frog eggs, tier 3 mutagen, and pristine mushrooms. Okay. So obviously we're not producing mutagen here. I'm not even going to bother setting up mutagen because, like, that's a whole thing in of itself. But we can just request a bunch of tier 3 mutagen, and then we can make all of the frog eggs that we could ever need. We'll request 25 of those. Actually, hold on. What do I need for the amphibian farm? Isn't there an amphibian farm Mark II? No? Okay, I guess not. Fertilizer, common larva, and water bottle. Fertilizer. You know, it might just be time to make fertilizer. Yeah, let's just send this off. Okay. We're going to need to make fertilizer. It's got to happen. So let's take those out of there. It's time to get some ferts going. So let's see. We're going to need some auto craftage. So we're going to need some circuit boards. And is it super alloy osmium? Is it 2 osmium and super alloy rod? Is it 2 super alloy and a craft? I can't remember which one's which. 2 osmium and super alloy rod. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know how many we're going to need here. We'll figure it out. And then what do we need for fertilizer? So fertilizer is algae, sulfur, eggplant. Fertilizer tier 2 is for, okay, so we need fertilizer tier 1. Oh God, it's algae. Algae and eggplant. I don't have any eggplant growing right now. We're gonna have to get some more farms going. We need more tier 2 outdoor farms. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, so we're gonna take a second and I'm gonna try to say this as clearly and as concisely as I can because I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. And this is where things start getting confusing because I know what I'm doing, but I don't do a good job of explaining it. So, fertilizer. I need fertilizer, which means we need eggplants, which means I should go ahead and get more of these farms. We have this guy right here that's optimizing these. We can go ahead and we can get another 4 of these farms, which is fantastic. However, for those 4 farms, we also need fertilizer tier 3, which I don't have currently, so we have to go out and find it. We also need bioplastic nuggets. Now, because of that, because of all this, so we need to build those farms, so we need to go out and find that. Now, we also, on top of that, are going to need to get algae because we're not going to have enough algae generation going to supply this whatsoever. This also requires sulfur. Sulfur is already being used to make explosive powder. Explosive powder is already being used to make the artillery shells, so it's being used very quickly. So in order to get everything going, I actually need to go and increase my sulfur again. And yes, so that's all of that needs to happen just to make fertilizer. It might be easier to forgo the fertilizer making, to be honest. I was fully on board with it, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because there's so many other steps, and if I started doing all that, I know I'd be like, it's a rabbit hole that I don't need to go down. So we're not going to go down it. We're going to leave it. I'm just going to use the fertilizer we have. We're going to make some amphibian farms, and we're just going to make this happen. So let's go over here and let's do this. So we need common larvae, which we should be able to find just laying on the ground. I mean, they're common, right? Uncommon. Common? Common. We need common larvae. Okay. Let me find let's find like 4 of these. We don't need a ton of them. We don't need 8. Do we need 8? We need 8. 8 is like a great number in this game. 8 common larvae. Easy. Super easy to find. Now, let's get some water. And then we need regular fertilizer. So I'm thinking maybe we go out and just do a little bit of exploration, get what fertilizers we can find, and then bring those back. And then we'll use this one as our temporary storage. Okay, so let's go on a fertilizer finding expedition. Now, I'm actually gonna go back to the our first base, because I think there's a lot of chests in here that I'd never ever really messed. Oh, that's what we needed for the that shuttle. Okay. Yeah, I think we got some chests over there possibly. Oh, you know what? I think I cleared out a lot of it. Well, friend, let's go explore. You know what? I think there's a little bit of stuff back in here too. Look at that frog. Oh, that's a cool looking frog. I don't like your glowy eyes when I turn my lights on though. Oh, that's cool looking. All right. You know what? I'm gonna grab some iron, and we're just gonna start putting dump containers up everywhere because that's just what we need to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just start pulling everything. Nothing else in here. Okay. All right. What about in this one? Anything exciting in here? There's got to be goodies in here, right? Yeah, look at all that. And look at that, a storage. Let's go. Get rid of that guy. Let's go move on to the next area. We've got creatures. Oh my gosh. You're the new one. Oh, you look super cool. What genetic trait did I get? Oh, size. I wanted species. Oh, you're super cool. You look like a little armadillo and you make like a little cricket sound. That's adorable. Hello, land sharks. I like my land sharks. I think they look cool. Little friends. I'm so happy you're all here. Let's see. Variant, genetic trait, species 1, variant 1. Okay. Size, yeah, okay, we'll keep those for now. I'm gonna probably drop the genetic stuff just because that can really bulk up your system and like have a lot. You can get a lot of it very quick. All I really care about is species and variants, mostly. Let's see, where is there any chests up here? Oh, here's one. You know, I don't think we've gotten any fertilizer yet at all. Ooh, we also need to get frog eggs. Thank you guys. Definitely need to be keeping an eye out for frog nests because we're gonna need those frog eggs for sure. Here's another one. You can hear them. They make little cricket sounds. You're adorable. Oh, I love you so much. Skin pattern. That's not what I need. I can hear another one. There's one right there. Oh, these are super cool. Oh, he's got like a mustache. Hello, Mr. Mustache. Size 1. I don't need sizes. I need variant. I need species and variant. Variant 1. Okay, I mean, there's a variant 1. All right, let's go ahead and throw up a, let's see, where is our building stuff? Let's go and throw up a thing here and then some storage and get this stuff dumped off. All right, so those are our dump bins. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, I already had one right here. That's funny. All right. These little things are just absolutely adorable. I don't know if I've petted all of these or not. They're so cool. I love their little sounds. You can actually hear them too, like when you're out like around doing stuff. I can tell if they're nearby because you can hear them like it's like a little cricket. Okay, I think I've got this entire area cleared out here as well. Nothing else super crazy going on, so we'll drop this stuff off. And then let's go clear out the, there's another area kind of on the other side over, well, there's that area too, which, you know what? I don't know if we ever finished that one either. Oh man, I forgot this area looks like it has a ton of stuff. Maybe we did clear it out. Or not, I don't know. No, we definitely did not because I still have stuff here. Wonderful. Oh, I have dump bins though. Nice. That'll make things easier. All right, that's everything. All the storage is cleared out, done, gone. Drop these in there. There's some food and stuff like that in there too. So we also have some jetpacks, some completely random jetpacks just hanging out. So clearing out these buildings, right? Looking at the messages to make sure there's nothing like super crazy that we missed. Planet occupancy rate, 756, 768, 730, 621, 602, 587, 517, 41. Interesting. Year doesn't say anything. It's a pretty steep decline there. I feel like something may have happened. I wonder if a certain fungal growth took over and made people go crazy and, I don't know, sacrifice them to the mother fungus. You know, I did a pretty good job clearing this area up already. This one's like pretty much done. There's not a whole lot here. Wait a second. Hold on. Did I seriously miss an entire... I absolutely missed an entire area. There's like a whole city over here. What? I completely missed this area. It's like hidden back over here in this like cove. You know what's crazy is like, I'm pretty sure I saw this too. Nope, I didn't. I definitely did not see that. Oh, we're gonna, okay, all right. And like my base is literally like right there. It's like, we're not even far. Let's go drop our inventory, grab some food, grab some water. We're coming back. We're exploring this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed it. There's an entire area waiting to be explored. All right, let's go to the new area. I grabbed one of our containers that was on top of the building. We'll take it over here. We'll utilize it. It'll be fun. So let's set down a container. Let's see, up here, toxic goo container. Wait, you must first clean up all the toxic goo in the area before you can build here? Hold on, I thought the entire point of this thing was so you could... Okay, we'll just set it out there. That's fine. I understand. I get it. It's just kind of funny because it's like, oh, use this to clean the toxic goo. It's like, you can't even place it until you remove all the toxic goo. But that's okay. Not worried about it. Also, oh, you know what? Range was increased. Supposedly, oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of goodies in here. Fertilizers and stuff. Okay, we'll get that in a second. I guess the range of the explosives has been increased as well. I would utilize them, but I feel like the goo here is pretty spread out that I'm not going to get a good representation of what it can do. So you will have to test that at your own speed and your own stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know how it is. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's like a little miniature. That is so cool. I like that way more than I should. Okay, hold on. Let me see if we can find some more goo real fast. And then we'll finish exploring this area. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. And the last one. Okay, so now this area is nice, clean, and clear. So let's kind of start from the beginning here. We've got a launch platform. You know what's crazy is there's a launch. Well, I guess people were probably coming and going as they please, except for the prisoners. Obviously, they're not going anywhere, you know? But like the scientists and stuff like that, I guess they were probably able to come and go as they pleased. Okay, so hold on. Let's appreciate this little mini right here. Oh my gosh, you know what's funny? That's the same water that like they actually use because it's still moving and stuff. It like actually has the movement. That is so cool. It's a little diorama. It's got the little creatures in it. Creatures. Uh-oh, that one's laying outside. That's so cool. I love that. Oh, let me go throw my stuff in. What's this? Oh my gosh, another super secret. Let me go throw my stuff in the this goo container here. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. I guess we'll go ahead and build a dump thing as well, because there's a lot to dump here. So we'll set down a nice little platform right there, and let's see. Do we have? Actually, hold on a second. All we need is what? 2 super alloy and a chip for a big dump thing. I bet we could probably find those. I just need a chip. There's got to be a chip in here somewhere. Wait. Is that the genetic thing? That's kind of cool. There we go. Okay. Let me go build that. Use a large dump bin. Ooh, we're getting fancy. So we'll throw that. And you know what? I'm going to throw this and one of these down. Might as well. So drop everything in there. Set to dump all. We'll go ahead and set dump on all of these as well. And we'll go through and get this area cleared out. There was actually a decent amount of fertilizer here, so that'll be nice. I also need to find more frog eggs, though. Oh, look at these posters. Arbatillo. Alika? I'm not even gonna, okay. Is that that's not the new thing that we just got, is it? No, that was the thing on the, was that, Selenia? That's cool. Can I have these? No. Darn it, I wanted them. Oh, look. More chips. Ooh, what do we have here? Let me wait for the storm to be over and then we'll read that. Autocrafter, use this blueprint to unlock a new blueprint. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Are we sure we can trust Sentinel Corp with this kind of research? I'm glad they're funding us, but I find it hard to believe their true motives. Who would want to go to a desert planet and try to terraform it? All alone, no less. Their brief seems more interested in the economic aspect than in the well-being of these famous colonists. I'm not even sure if we'll be able to develop the technology needed to terraform an entire planet anyways. Questioning everything that they're doing. That's a good idea. This thing is super cool. I kind of wish we could have this as a buildable. Like, I really like this thing. It's neat. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? Beehives, all this stuff. We've got a, oh, we've got a, this is an animal thing. Oh, they had animals indoors. Wait, is that a thing you can do? You can't have animals indoors, right? No. That'd be kind of cool, though. I don't think you can. Can you use this room and have an indoor animal thing? Interesting. That'd be kind of fun. Okay. So, nothing else here. I see that chest up there. Don't worry. Let's go check over here. I'll tell you right now, my inventories are filling up very quickly. You know what? Let's drop the basic resources, because we're mining like all of this stuff. Don't need any of this. Is that like an information rocket right there? Why did they build it right there? I mean, you know, it is what it is. Maybe it crashed there. It meant to take off from there and crash right there. I don't know. All right, let's see. What do we got going on in here? I already took that one out. Take all of that. Anything else exciting in here? Oh, hold on. This. I mean, okay. We're definitely gonna have the fertilizer that we need. We're gonna need more frog eggs. Now we got another pile of stuff we need to dump. So much iron. I also think we have plenty of chips, circuit boards. Planet Crafter briefing. Your mission is to conduct advanced scientific research in order to develop a range of technologies that will enable the terraforming of entire planets by isolated individuals sent independently to these planets. These technologies must be unlocked in a specific order based on the progress made by the colonists in order to ensure their chances of success without unnecessary expense. Although this mission will be very complex to accomplish, you will find everything you need on this planet, both in terms of equipment and human assistance. So these are the people that were in charge of... Oh my gosh, the dioramas make sense. This is the place where the Planet Crafter program was designed. Planet Crafter briefing. This is the briefing that they're saying, hey, this is the briefing we're going to get. This is the briefing this is what we want. We want the Planet Crafter program. And then we had this message over here. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get over here. Which said, are we sure we can trust the Sentinel Corp with this kind of research? I'm glad they're funding us, but I find it hard to believe their true motives. Who would want to go to a desert planet and try to terraform it all alone, no less? So they're saying, who would want to do that? Like this, they're like, this idea is crazy. Someone's not going to willingly sign up for that. So this entire area makes complete sense now, because I was wondering, I was like, man, this is like it's just a weird combination of things and stuff. You know what I mean? I was like, this is really odd, but it all makes sense. The reason they have these little dioramas is they're setting up stuff like situations and scenarios and like how things are going to work and how things are going to progress. It's like they're coming up with all of this and testing it as they're building it, which is why, like, okay, you can see inside of this. It's like, oh, well, this will fit this, you know, this kind of stuff. They're testing this all for the Planet Crafter program. We've got our launch thing there. They have the rocket over here. They probably designed this rocket. And they're like, okay, well, then we have to design, you know, the launching system for it as well. Here's, you know, basic compartments and utilization. Here's, you know, verticality to it. All of this stuff. And then these are all of the different little, you know, bits and bobs and pieces and stuff like that. Oh, this is super cool. This actually explains like the whole Planet Crafter program. It's like the origins of Planet Crafter. That's so neat. Okay, we got another message here. I'm like legit excited. Sentinel Corp asked us this morning to begin testing to send a first potential candidate. After conducting a few interviews, we selected a candidate. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks like a suicide mission. I'm confident in our calculations and technology, but there are so many parameters to take into account. It's cool. It's neat. Let's get those out of here. But that's what all this stuff is. That's why there's all like this hodgepodge of stuff. That also explains the animal thing. So like they have this little dome over here. Oh, and then they also have like, you know, your drills, your different types of rockets. All the different types of rockets all laying right here. We've got obviously like the animal stuff was up here. So like this was been like, you know, primarily animal research because they're like, hey, in ideal situations, here's like, you know, an animal thing. They can go around, they can do stuff. Water purifiers. There's like the bee stuff. This is so cool. This is such a cool area. I absolutely love what they've done with this. I was wondering, I was like, man, this is like a whole bunch of random stuff. And it's like, no, it's not random. It's all our stuff. All right, I think I have cleared out. Oh, here we go. Sentinel Corp asked us this morning to begin testing to send the first person. Oh, I did already read this one because I came out this way. Okay. This is so cool. I absolutely love this. This is the birthplace of the Planet Crafter program. Oh, it's so neat. Now, let's go over here. Let's go back into this valley right here because I feel like there's probably something back in here. Let's see. Oh, frogs. Oh, those look like, is that the Toxia frog? That could be the Toxia frog. I bet you that is. Oh, I bet that's it for sure. The frogs might have to take a back burner. We got some exciting stuff going on here. Ooh, we got another thing. We got another thing over here. Okay, we got another room. What do we have in here? Okay, kitchen stuff, living compartments. We got a coca. Let's see what else we got. Oh, legal release. I hereby consent to participate in the Planet Crafter program as the first colonist. I certify that I will do everything necessary to terraform the planet on which I land using the technologies at my disposal and the resources available there. I understand that my conditions of my current sentence have been modified accordingly. Okay, so again, it's the sentence. Oh, this is so cool. All right, so take that. Space suit Blasto. What's Blasto? Oh, that's cool. Exoskeleton tier 5. Oh, they all making me nervous. I see both sides as equally bad. I'm glad our research center is here, isolated from them all. I'm glad I chose to work on this program, but I would have preferred to work elsewhere, even though I understand now why they decided to make us work here. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything out here? Anything up here? Nothing. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know why. I just like this area is really neat that it like this is the birthplace of the Planet Crafter program. So I feel like that's really cool. So let's go drop stuff off and let's kind of do a count of what we have. I need more frog eggs. I know I need more frog eggs. I have like none of them. So yeah. So we're back at the base. Let me check on my shells packs here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so we still need 5 more. Wow, it's a good thing we got that going. We also should have a bunch of mutagen in here, but we're gonna need frog eggs. Like we're gonna need a boatload of frog eggs in order to make this happen. So we're gonna work on that next time because that is actually gonna end this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. I'm having a blast. I'm so excited. We found the birthplace of the Planet Crafter program. The idea, the minds behind it or whatever, the place where it became reality. Okay. It became real. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things. And like I said, next episode, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be doing the frogs next episode. Wanted to do them this time, however we got sidetracked with a new area, new stuff, new things to look at, new revelations to be had. So frogs next episode, and then hopefully also the other ending for the artillery shells. We are at 3.85 TTI. We need to get to 6.5 in order to like finish. So we're getting close. We're almost there, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.